What's going on, my friends? So I figured I would do another studio update. I realized that I hadn't actually done like a conclusive episode like this. I showed you guys in the last few months kind of what I've been doing with the studio, but I think I'm done with it for the space that I have. There's a lot of things that I would probably have done differently now that I have the space done, but I just wanted to show you a few of the things that I have done. So here we go. I have a setup now where the camera, basically both of my cameras, I've got two setups. You guys are gonna see some of these videos coming, but I have this whiteboard over here, which this is really cool. So I can take and like draw all kinds of stuff, right? Do a whole bunch of the whiteboard things that I used to do. And I've got a camera and I have a mic set up right in front of my face. So a lot of you probably don't see that when I'm sitting here talking about stuff. There's a mic right above me. Really nice mic, actually. And then for this setup, shit, my books keep falling over. I need to screw something in to like make it so these books don't fall over, because when I take one out, they just, they all fall over. But I've got another camera set up right here, and then I've got this screen, so when I do live streams or whatever, I can pull up Streamlabs, and Streamlabs is something that I'm gonna start using for all of my live streams. Oh, I've already got it pulled up. So I can actually see myself, I can see all the comments and chat and everything come through while I'm filming and talking to y'all. I put this little shelf here so I can have my wireless keyboard and wireless mouse in here and be doing stuff on that screen. I had to like drape, there's cords everywhere. It's been such a nightmare just trying to get cords figured out, but I had to have like the little USB thing hooked up to a cord that would reach all the way out because I have a computer on the other side of the wall over there. But I have another mic, you know, like right above my head. So again, y'all don't see that like in the videos. There's a mic right above me and that's how it picks up better sound. So the sound quality, I think, has probably increased quite a bit since we've been doing all these. But I have these cameras set up on capture cards. So, oh, and like we have all of the soundproofing. And when you come out here, I've got this little setup. This thing is a joke. It doesn't work at all. It was a mistake. It does not keep the room cool. No matter how long I run it, it's a joke. So I'll probably just get rid of that. But Zach built me a computer. Y'all know Zach, he's the moderator. He's the everything guy, but he built this huge ass tower. Like, this is the biggest computer I've ever seen in my life. So I've got, you know, like SD cards in. I'm probably gonna actually move the SD cards back into that room so I can literally like take one out of the camera, stick it in, and I don't have to leave. Zach built this PC specifically with capture cards in it. So my cameras basically record right to the computer. And then we built a server that is at a remote location, and all of this automatically syncs and uploads to our server so that my video editors that are in Massachusetts, there's 3 editors over there now and an animator, but they have all of the files locally with them. I don't need any files locally here because I'm not editing on this machine. So really it's basically just dumping video right into this computer, uploading it, and then deleting everything off this computer so it saves space. And then we've got everything backed up in the cloud. So it's actually like a really, really economic system. The one problem that we have though is I still do have to use SD cards from time to time because the file sizes on this capture card are still like quite large. So for smaller videos, the capture card's totally fine, but for really, really long videos, I usually just defer to these, and then I'll record like multiple different segments from multiple different locations and stuff. But I got this thing on a rolling cart, so I've got like all of my extra, I don't know, bits and pieces and stuff for my cameras. And then when you turn around, I've got this whole recording area. So this is where I've been filming a whole bunch of like videos that are members only videos. So I did a bunch of different things on like switches, you know, single pole switches, how to wire different various 3-ways, and how to do like switch loops and switch loop 3-ways and all kinds of stuff. So this is kind of gonna be my experiment wall. I'm gonna do some videos coming up on how to wire and actually make contactors work and relays and stuff. It's a video I'd said that I was gonna do a really long time ago, and then I just haven't followed through with it because we moved studios and all the things, but I'm going to keep doing those. So a lot of the members content stuff is in this area. You can see I put like a whole bunch of shit together. Like I have a girl that works for me that came and hung all of my art. I didn't even realize she was gonna do it, but there's like tons of art over here of mine that I've done and I haven't like hung or done anything with. So I need to get all of that stuff hung. But it's kind of cool because I have these tables that I can like do artwork, and I can actually have all of my stuff set up. Oh, and so some people have asked like about the cameras that I use. So I have this Sony A7 II or A7R II that I use. It's got a dual battery mount on it, which I don't even use anymore. I was using that in the field, but now I just have these things plugged in all the time so that I don't ever have to use batteries anymore. Then I've got an A7 III right here, just a little bit different lens on it, same thing. It's just powered. It's got a cord that plugs into it that's not plugged in right now. I usually keep a lapel mic hooked up to this one, so it actually talks Bluetooth to me, and I'm wearing a lapel mic that I stuff inside of my pocket, and it just records all of my sound on that one camera. So I'm usually running like 3 different cameras at a time just to get different angles on stuff. And one of them is keeping all of my sound. If I have my GoPro on, my GoPro actually picks up really good sound too. So it's nice to have like 2 mics picking up sound, because if one of them like dies or I forgot to like plug the cord in, which actually happens quite a bit, I screw that up all the time. At least I've got backup sound somewhere. I had to get these lights. So these are really, really nice lights that just kind of, you know, like cast extra light everywhere. And they're the same lights that I put up in the studio. So I had this problem with cords everywhere, all over the floor for all of these different lights and all the different cameras. Oh yeah, I have a camera up there too. I know this looks like absolute utter dog shit, but there's just no other way that I could have done it. So I have that on switched power. So basically when I come in, I flip one of those switches, it turns all of the lights and all the cameras and everything, all the power on in this entire area. And then I have another switch set up that just turns the lights on and everything for that area, turns the camera on, turns the TV and everything on. So it's literally, I flip a switch, come in, record, and then leave. And I can do the same thing. I can jump over to this spot, flip a switch, hit record, hit stop, and boom, I'm done. So it's like creatively, I have nothing but time now, so I can sit and actually do as much as I need to and actually be, you know, like create as much as I can without having to deal with all the technological issues that I used to deal with. What else? I got this area all set up, so all of my extra camera equipment's right there, any extra audio stuff, all my lenses, and we've got different travel backpacks. So like when I go on the road, I have that backpack that's just for my drone. This one is for when I'm out in the field. So I just put like my small cameras and just a little bit of things in there. So I just have to carry those 2. I got my drone and a camera set up just for the field. This is more different bags that I've tried. So if I'm like outdoors somewhere or something like that, I've got, let me see, where's the zipper? I've got like a really nice bag that opens up and I can put all my lenses and cameras and stuff. This is a very similar type of thing. It's just a little bit smaller version of it. So I just have a place to like put all of my camera stuff, all the EU hats, some of my old Green Bay Packers memorabilia. This is actually a Super Bowl ball from '96 from when Brett Favre was playing and they won against the Patriots. That's a autographed thing by Brett Favre. It doesn't matter. I don't care about football. Anyways, so a whole bunch of Electrician U shirts, and that's pretty much it. Oh, so let's walk through the actual like studio side. Josh is making a YouTube video right now, so we're gonna go in and watch him. Oh, got the drum set up. Got the mini fridge that we keep all the Red Bulls in. Got Josh making his YouTube videos.
What's up?
So that's pretty much it for the Electrician U side. The other side that I was gearing up to do videos. Oh, damn it, Jackie locked it. Jackie's always locking these doors, man. I'm grateful. Our shit's not gonna get robbed. Okay, so you go in here. This is the office. So Jackie works here full time. This is her desk and deals with all of the business side of everything that we do. We have another girl named Tiffany that works here with her, and they both kind of just do like whatever they need to do. This was going to be the electrical contracting side. Electrician U is kind of going so nuts right now that I don't think it's a good move to try to start an entire electrical contracting company up right now. It is something that I'm going to do. It's just, I think that one or the other would suffer if I didn't just focus on one of them for the time being. So that's what we're doing. So this whole area in here, we had, I was starting to set up with all the different materials and everything. So I still use all of this when I go out in the field and I'm actually doing jobs. This is kind of all of the different materials: plugs, switches, boxes, fittings, wire, enclosures, all kinds of stuff like that. Still got a whole bunch of ladders, and these are all like different screws and things that I use. But what this whole space is going to turn into very quickly is a merch area. So this is all the merch that we have left over from that giveaway. So this is the stuff that we're selling on the website. We just got a whole bunch more hats. So we ran out of this style of hat. It seems like everybody loves this hat for some reason. Not for some reason, this hat's dope. It's a really cool hat, but we didn't get enough of them, so we just did a whole big order of them. But we're running out of beanies. We got one more beanie left over. We've got some mugs left, and more hats. But we're gonna build multiple more tables because, as you guys know, I have the whole tool belt thing that I'm working on right now. We've got some pants, some like actual work pants, and then we've got hoodies. So there's a whole bunch of people that have requested like, hey, will you put some Electrician U hoodies together? Somebody said they wanted a bobblehead doll of me. So we're looking into that. I think it's a really expensive thing to get though, and I don't think it's practical at all to like get them mass produced. Like nobody wants Dustin bobbleheads everywhere. I guess comment below if you want a Dustin bobblehead, maybe I'll get some made. But then there was like girls that want like leggings, they want some kind of like sweats or something. So there's a whole bunch of other things that we're working on. Some people have said that they want some like high visibility safety stuff that says like U Crew or Electrician U on it. Then there's just the U Crew side. So if certain membership levels that we're going to be launching, you're going to get a free shirt every year. Kind of like I'm a Tool fan. So like the Tool Army, if you sign up to be a Tool Army member, every year that you sign up, you get a shirt sent to you. I've actually not gotten shirts sometimes, but I've signed up anyways. But I love the band so much that it's like, I don't give a shit. I just want to support what you guys are doing. Anyway, so we're going to do kind of like a similar thing. So some of these levels are going to have a U Crew shirt, and we're going to do an annual U Crew shirt that only the people that year are going to have access to, and then they're just limited and we won't have them anymore. So that's pretty much everything that's been going on with the studio. I feel like we finally kind of landed. It's still messy just because there's just so much going on. There's so many things going on. But wanted to give you guys an update. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Bye.
Discount music and video.